everybody, it's Heather here again at the Soapery. This is going to be my first YouTube video for soap making, so that you guys can watch me how to do it. Again, I have been a soap maker for 16 years, so it's not my first batch, it's just my first batch on YouTube. So I'm just going to get started here. And I'll go through some things. I don't know if I'm going to do it in the pot swirl or a hanger swirl or chopstick. We'll just go with it and see where I end up. So now in here I have my recipe and I have my camelin clay. So let me just stir it again quick. Has a little bit of lilac but nothing big. Alright, I'm going to strain it and put it in. It's hardly anything at all, actually. Put that to the side. Okay. Tap all the air bubbles out. I just want to get it emulsified. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, now this is Gingerbread Cookies from Just Scent, and it does have 2.5% vanillin in it, and I am going to pour off some and make that white, but no fragrance oil because it will turn. So I'm going to do that now in here because I want to use this white for the top frosting, and I want to put like a swirl in it too. That should be a little bit. That should be plenty. Now this one is going to be a red and a other color brown. So what I'm using is I get all my colorants from Nurture Soap. For the red, I'm going to be using Queen of Hearts. And for the brown, I'm going to be using Fire Cider. And my titanium dioxide is in this bottle with water, and I get that from them too. So what I'll do first is mix up the colors. I hope you can see me with this. Move it over a little. There. I want it to be pretty red. That should be okay there. And this Fire Cider. This is like a beautiful mica. I mean, it's like a bronze. And then, let me put this on top, 'cause this likes to spill. Let me see what we got now. That should be good. tell you, a good trick with these silicone whisks is when your mica goes all over the place, just use the side of the whisk and it gets it down into there good. This will be in my Christmas line. It should be out the first week of December or right around Thanksgiving, I'm hoping. So on my website, but it won't ship out until the first week of December. This is absolutely gorgeous, this fire cider mica. What I want to do is just go a little bit, stick blend it just a little. That more red. Looks like a pink. That should do it. Rinse this quick. That's gonna be go back to here. Now we'll divvy up the fragrance oil. Get most of this out of the way. And I will be piping. I never had an issue with my frosting setting up too fast or anything like that. I've always made it this way and never had one little bit of an issue. Like gingerbread and vanilla. Keep my stick blender on low while I do this. I can always come back and stick them in some more for my frosting, but it's good now for the swirl I want to do. Let's take this one more. I think I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put a little bit in the pot. Go around. Save the rest for other things that I want to do, but a little bit of this in. Okay, now pour this into my mold. Move this over here for you. And I'm making a mess like usual. Okay. And scrape out the container. You don't want to waste any of the soup. I think every soup maker doesn't want to waste any of the soup. And I'm making a mess. Okay, now I'll go more of this in here. I need a little bit for the top. Okay. First, let me do a little bit of a hanger swirl. Now, I keep my hanger intact. What other people do, they can do, but because it gets, up here, it gets swirled twice, actually 4 times. You have 4 things going into it. And I just come here, bring it all in. Bit there. Okay, now I'll put the rest of this on top. Okay, there's that. This little bag here for this. This will be ready to pipe in no time. Just need a little bit of this. Okay. And what I do with mine is I pull it up. Let it go. And I always use these little clips like that, and then I just let it sit in there. Move this off Now the white, you know what, I'm going to beat it a little bit more. Now with this, I'm going to spray the top. Now. It's perfect to pour in here. This is a 16-inch bag. Fill it up pretty quick. Okay, that should be plenty. But the rest of this, I will just layer it on top, because that's getting pretty thick. It'll hold it. In there. One thing is, this is going over to the side, so just scoop that back, layer it out nice. It's all going to be hidden with the frosting. Alright. We got this here. Close this. These held really good if you're going to fill the bag pretty full. And then I just stick it back in there and let it come up. So we just have to wait. I mean, it has some time, so we'll be fine. So we'll clean up a little bit. Put my Micas back. Okay. I have a sanitizing washer and dryer, so I try to cut down on my paper towel use and just keep buying washcloths, but I mean, I get a lot of use out of them before they become like, they just rip in shreds. So, let's see what we got. I'll show you what my end beds are going to be. They're these little gingerbread men with little candy red sprinkles. And I'm going to do some gold glitter, some white pearl sprinkles, the teeny ones. And I'll probably put a little bit of gold sugar on it too. But I'll bring you back when I'm ready to pipe. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. The icing's ready to go. I do have this mark at 1 inch increments. You probably can't see it because of these black molds. I just make the inch increments on this cling wrap. I love these molds, but I tell you, I put sodium lactate in my batch. I did salt. I did everything that trying to get these to mold cleanly without lying them. Cling wrap is the best way to go for me. It doesn't make a lot of lines in the soap. You can easily plane it off, and it's easy to get out, and you don't have to end up with holes on the side of your logs or anything like that. It's a mess. But these are nice. You can get these at eBay. I think I got 2 of these, and I think they hold about 12 pounds of soap. It's a 9-pound recipe. But I think I got both of them for $80 shipped. So they're really good molds. And I've used these ones probably about 50 times already each since I got them. So let's get piping. My stuff is ready to go. Let me just, I know I'm off camera, but let me just get this stuff ready to go here. Okay. I think that's, yeah. And make sure we're ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go. So, actually, let me get this ready to go too. Didn't cut too much off, darn it. Push that back in. Come on. Sometimes these things can be a pain in the butt. There we go. Okay. Don't mind my mess over here. Everything is completely sterilized with rubbing alcohol before I start. Okay. So I'm just going to do a regular high top. That was a mess, but we can fix that. I got this tip off of Nurture Soap's closeout. I forget what it's called, and it doesn't have it marked on it. Okay, let me see where I messed up at. Where is my little thingamajig? Just take that. I'll put it back in here. And then again, this is completely sanitized. Sometimes it just gets to be a little bit of a mess to test your consistency. Let me just do this quick here. Some days this frosting stuff goes perfect, and other days, coordination, sometimes I'm not very coordinated. Okay. Now what I want to do is go in between these lines. I fill these in. Little holes here. I don't make them too high, just to fill them in. So there's not a lot of gaps. I do want to put for the record, if you watch my introductory video, you will see that I put my dogs first on my list of what comes first to me. The first take of that video I did, or shot, my husband sometimes films for me, and he was there, and I, you know, said he's my number one, he's my everything, my actual life is my husband, but he didn't want to be in the video. So second up is my dogs, so my dogs became number one. So if anybody feels bad for my husband, don't feel that bad. He is number one. He just didn't want to be in the video. You know, men. This one can be a tad bit bigger. Okay. Now, what I like to do, is just come in right down the middle and fill it in. I'm going to scrape this down. Okay. Now that stuff, I will find something to do with that later. Okay, now let's decorate it. Spray it down first. I spray sparingly, believe me. And then I let it dry before I put in any of my embeds or anything like that, because you don't want, because sugar, sprinkles, and you know, all that good stuff that we decorate with likes to run if it's too wet. So I just kind of fan it down and let it dry. But I'll put in the Gingerbread Man first. I don't know if I want to put him in on the top or the side. Actually, I think I'm going to do the top. So let me get this in where you can see it. Make sure they're in there good. That looks cute. I am a perfectionist when it comes to this. At least I try to be. Let me see if I have it lined up in the middle. Yep. Okay. I just keep going down. Put these guys in the middle. Make sure I have them in the middle of the soap too. Sometimes that can go way off course. No matter how many times you do this, you can still make mistakes. I like him standing up in the middle. It looks cute. Instead of hanging off the side. Excuse me. And these were just melt and pour embeds. I used a mold that I got in my Be Scented mystery box. And then what I did is I just took these red sprinkles, like candy balls, and then just pushed them into the center. Actually, I can get, let me put one more dollop down here. I turned into a little bit of a mess, but we can fix that. That's usually my sample bar, but I like to put something in there if it's never really a full bar. What I do is I put it in and I'll either send it as samples in my orders, or I will give it to family. Alright. Everybody's lined up. It looks like this guy has to come back a little bit. And him. Got a little off course there. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it back in line now. Okay. So now that's done. What did I get? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 19. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some of these gold sprinkles. Just a little. This is what I mean about you want the alcohol to dry before you put this stuff on, or it'll just run. And then I put a little bit of these on. They go everywhere. I have to scoop my floor then. Okay, just a little bit of those, and then we'll do some gold glitter. I love these little salt and pepper shakers. You get these at the dollar store. They're 2 for $1. You can't beat that. And to be honest with you, I think they do better than those sprayers, the pump sprayers. I mean, they're nice and everything, but I like these better. And it's going everywhere, but alright. And that's that. That is Gingerbread Cookies. Thanks for coming along with me making this. If you like my videos, there'll be plenty more to come. Soap making videos. I'll be doing a tour of my soap shop when I get more things together. I'm waiting on 2 racks to come for my base oils. But other than that, please, if you like what I'm doing and you like my designs or just like me, please subscribe and like my channel and ring that bell so you get all my latest videos. You can follow me on Facebook. My Facebook is the Soapery at LL, and Instagram too is the Soapery. I think it's just the Soapery. Hold on, let me check. Watch my introduction video. It has everything on there. I'm just forget what it is because everything's stored on my phone. So again, thanks for watching. There'll be plenty more to come, and thank you. Have a good night.